Hi, everyone. My name is April Nixon. I am one of the group facilitators for SIP Shop.
Hi, my name is Domenica Miramonte, and I co-facilitate SIB shops with April Nixon. We're going to tell you a little bit today about SIB shops and how we have them at the St. Louis Arc.
Sib shops are an opportunity for siblings of children with disabilities to meet other siblings, to have fun, to talk about things related to their siblings, different situations, scenarios, emotions, feelings, and really just to have an opportunity to be in a group amongst peers. Peers that can maybe understand a little bit better than some of their other friends and acquaintances that don't also have a sibling with a disability. So, we do a lot of work with fun games and activities, and also incorporating different activities where we talk through emotions. We go through scenarios and we give the kids space to really learn from one another and to create a space that is safe for everyone to share how they feel. The SIB shops are through a sibling support network. That project is called the Sibling Support Project. April and I had the pleasure of doing the facilitator training a little over a year ago. So we can continue to bring STEM shops to St. Louis Arc.
Our meetings are designed to meet the social and emotional needs of siblings between the ages of 7 to 12. They discuss their personal experiences, joys, and concerns surrounding being a sibling of someone with an intellectual or developmental disability. Our meetings occur every other month at our St. Louis Arc Warson office. Sometimes we meet at We Rock the Spectrum Gym in Fenton. The drop-off time is 4 o'clock and pickup is 6:30. So what our meetings look like. So when the SIPs first arrive, we may do introductions and an icebreaker question, a get to know you activity, which allows the siblings to share their similarities and differences. I know at one of our meetings, we learned that some of the siblings both enjoy pizza, both have had the same amount of family members in their family. Um, a lot of siblings may have another sibling who share the same disability. The other activities that we may do are movement activities so that the siblings can loosen up and feel more comfortable and not take the meeting so serious. A lot of the times, the facilitators will dance around and do activities with the siblings to just help them feel more comfortable. One of their favorite activities is snack and chat, and that's just what it is. We eat snacks and we have a group discussion. We do a lot of crafts. One of our crafting activities was for them to draw a portrait of their families. They can include folks in their portrait that mean a lot to them. Sometimes they may draw a picture of what their last vacation looked like, playing a video game with their siblings, and then we talk about it. And then most often, they love to do charades, so we always include charades at the end of each meeting.
So, some of the topics that we discuss really vary. We can cover anything, and we do sometimes cover everything in just one meeting. Sometimes we have lighthearted conversations. We share different fun things or funny memories that we've had with siblings. And I keep saying we because I myself am a sibling. My older brother has Down syndrome. And so I have a bit of a personal connection to this group. Another thing that we talk about is advocacy, and that really can look a lot different depending on how old the kiddos are. If they're a little bit on the younger side, the 7 and 8 and 9, we really like to just make sure that everything is digestible and age appropriate. So it looks a lot different depending on what our sibling makeup is. We talk about different things like the pressures to be successful, to be perfect, to do things that really generate the same attention that a sibling who may have a complex medical need or just higher support needs is already getting. We talk about not just the good, but we talk about the bad. We talk about everything in between, feeling not just what we like about our sibling, but when we feel frustrated, when we feel like we're not getting the same focus and attention from mom and dad or whoever is the caregiver in that family. We talk about who is in their circle of support. So, who do they have in their lives, in their corners, to talk through these different feelings? Who is there for them in good times and in bad? And then, of course, we talk about that sibling with a disability and what does quality time look like? What do different activities look like between the sibling with the disability and the sibling without the disability? Or if there maybe isn't that much quality time spent together, how can we foster more involvement with the sibling? And really, just sibling issues that can occur throughout the lifespan. We definitely have a lot of sibs ask me future questions. So, like, what is this going to look like when I'm your age? And I don't have the answers to everything, nor does any one person. But I think it's nice to have that difference in age between the siblings and also having a sib shop facilitator or just anybody who has a person with a disability in their life to talk through those different vulnerable moments, those different life occurrences, and how they impact the sibling as well as the person with the disability. So, what do the kids say? As April already mentioned, the kids love to tell us that they love charades. And I believe that they particularly love charades when April and I have to do something embarrassing or when we are potentially getting hurt trying to act out the charade. But they've also said that these spaces have made them feel comfortable, that they've learned different skills, particularly advocacy skills, that being within the Zip Shop space has really helped them in gaining and building their capacity for patience. And it really is a space just for them. We do talk a lot and involve a lot with the sibling with a disability, but it is a space for them that is really anything that they need it to be in that moment. And much like the charades, they also very much enjoy these snacks and beverages that we can provide at our group activity.